We going live already. We are already live. You know, we taking some back behind the scenes shit. We got Ebony J in the building. We got Boogie Black in the motherfucking building. Hold on, let me talk to your mic on, God. Where you at? Talk.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm here. I'm in the building. What's up?
Yo, we ain't start taping yet. We about to start taping. So we live. I usually don't do no live shit with YouTube, but we on the Fundamentalz show on S.STREET Media Radio on live365.com. Make sure you check it out. This will be dropping on Friday. But this is a little BTS, as Ebony J was saying, behind the scenes. So we're doing some behind the scenes shit. So give us a minute. We about to start in about 2 minutes. Peace. What I'm doing is some experimental shit right now, but I feel very proud about this experimental shit. Yes. It's something I never, this is the first time that I'm doing the Fundamentalz show with a visual. Okay. You know what I mean? So I'm just want to try it. I just want to see what it looked like, see what happens. So I'm doing some extra shit right now. First time, so we're Boogie Black. I'm feeling in that mode to try some experimental shit. They're gonna be watching, people gonna be checking this out. They gotta let them know I'm here too. Peace. You know the guard is here too. Make sure you keep checking us out. We about to go live in a second.
You know the vibes. Damn, I was talking about a cigarette in this motherfucker.
Shit, we both wish. We both wish. We both wish.
God damn, it's like we stressed out trying to do this shit now.
You already know. So this is what we're going to do. I'm leaving your mic on. I'm leaving mine. All right, so let me set up everything. It's going to take me about two minutes. People be wanting to see how the magic happened. They want to hear some of the, so they get a little behind the scenes. Again, this is my phrase for the day. Behind the scenes. We got Boogie Black, Ebony J in the building.
Yo.
That's how good it is. Let's see. The Purpose Radio Show. I'm saving the audio from the Purpose Radio Show. Say it's the 9th. So I'm saving that. While I'm saving that, I'm preparing to film, not film, but we are filming the Fundamentalz show, which is a radio situation where I'm going to put together audio and visual separately. I'm going to put together audio and visuals separately. You know what I mean, man? If I can keep my microphone on. Yeah, we're going to be doing audio and visuals separately. I can't show you the magic on how I do it, but you will hear it that it is being done. So I'm saving this joint. I would play some. Matter of fact, you can play Boogie Black music since it's his music.
Facts. Hey, I'm talking about.
Right? Since it's your music, we can play Boogie Black shit. So how do I find it, God?
T-O-B-O-O.
T-O.
No, B-O-O.
B-O-O.
G-I-E.
G-I-E.
Black.
Black. Blame it on the Henny?
No. B-O-O-G-I-E-E Black.
B-O-O-G-I-E-E Black. I got it up there. Maybe it says, I'm talking about this one instead?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so Lost and Found?
Nah.
That's not your stuff?
Yeah, don't play that one. Throw it back.
Throw it back.
This is the one that he wanted to hear first. He chose first. We are on the Fundamentalz show on S.STREET Media Radio. behind the scenes.
Used to be a hit. All these hoes busting up before a light. Catch it up, set it up. I got these flags in my hand, put it up. If you got the really glue, patch it up. She grab the credit money, stack it up. This is it. We in this bitch. Where the balls at? We the hoes in the crib. Oh boy, when you chopping down on the brick. All the dripping from it, hoping down on shit. Where the joints at? Where the dogs at? Hoes in the front, tell them that I got the bag. Keep me shorty, keep the how you blasting that. If you go crazy with it, I don't know how to act. You ain't stupid, have a heart attack. Little booty matter, looking broad, Debbie Smack. That's a fire in here, rock 30 racks. I can see the booty looking like a double stack. Bring a party at my crib and have an after shack. And then do it up, I'm talking after that. When you in the Jeep, baby, why you look so bad? Cause I'm really waiting for you to do what? Go back, go back, go back, go back. I got the 10, 20, 50s in my lap. I got the bitch already in the back. Go back, go back, go back, go back. I got the 10, 20, 50s in my lap. The way you press it, you don't know how to act. I'm from the east, running deep, bringing heat to the streets. We the running game. Fuck with me. He's walking down one man here, blowing heat. He's rolling with the team, looking like we all winning. Baby, like your head, looking like some dudes winning. Like a bitch pulling up, running through a picture. When you call, she ain't up, she ain't fucking rich. I be lit, I mean we rich. You see me drinking.
You know how to go live?
20 pounds, she can let it drip. Toss down in her mouth, I don't miss. Go back, go back, go back. I got the 10, 20, 50s in my line. The way she pushes, she don't know how to
I like that. So you're gonna get this started. Hold on, don't talk yet. Stop back. All right, we're gonna get this started. When I count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo.
Yeah. You are now listening to the Fundamentalz show on S.STREET Media Radio, powered by Live365.com. Make sure you download the app so you can stay tapped in. We are the spot for everything hip hop. My name is Mathematics, and I got a dope MC in the building, man. Today, I have an MC coming out of East New York, man. Cypress Hill Projects. You heard? Cypress Hill Projects. You heard? Ain't no games here. I got my man, Boogie Black.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Boogie Black. Y'all already know.
Yo, I'm glad that I got you in the building. First of all, we're doing a lot of experimental shit today. We're doing a whole lot of experimental shit. Yo, Ed, can you turn the lights on for me, please? I got a lot. We doing like multiple things at the same time. I'm doing a radio thing. I'm doing a broadcasting. We on live on YouTube right now. These are 3 combinations I usually don't have going on, but I'm trying to do something different. So it's a lot of things going on. I got my man Boogie Black in the building.
Yo, hey everybody, what's up?
You know what I mean? How you feeling, dog?
I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit nervous, but it's the first time I'm here doing this with you. So guess we both doing this.
This your first interview?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! You know, that's crazy, man. I'm glad that I'm your first interview, man, because it's crazy how things happen. I'm coming in the studio one day. You walk past my man Willie Styles from upstairs.
Shout out to Willie Styles. Shout out to Willie Styles.
We got the studio and shit, so
That's a fact.
you pass by and like you start asking questions of GP. You start asking questions, and I'm not gonna lie to you. When I come in, I be kind of like in my zone. I'm like, this guy is stopping me when I first come in. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Your energy was so positive that I was like, I answered your questions. You was like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Behind sidebar, I really was like, I don't feel like talking. But the energy was real. I see that you was hungry, and I felt it. No lie to you. I didn't know what was going on because usually I would definitely be more cold. But sudden you cracked the safe. You was like, and I was like, this dude look like he's trying to get into whatever his situation is. And I like that you ask questions or GP, what you got going on here? Yo, you do interviews? Or yo, can I get your number? I like that kind of grind. I like that kind of network.
Appreciate
So that's what was respected. So fast forward 4 days later.
it. Right, talk about it.
4 days later, you're here at the Fundamentalz show.
Yeah, man.
You
You know it. It has to be. You know, what I mean, shout out to you, man. You know, if it wasn't for you, none of this would have been happening.
Yo, I see you attack things, and that's respected, man.
Appreciate that.
We're going to be playing some of your music. As I said, we live on YouTube also. So YouTube got to hear your song. What's the name of that song that we just listened to?
Throw it back.
Throw it back. That's probably going to be the song that I set it off with when it's time to play your music and shit like that. I'm going to set it off with Throw It Back. Why did you choose Throw It Back? We're not going to the deep questions yet. We're going to play your music first. But I just want to ask you, why did you want Throw It Back to be the first one to play?
And first of all, shout out to Money Beats. First of all, shout out to Money Beats. You know what I'm saying? I heard the beat on YouTube, so I was interested. I'm like, you know what? I already know what the song. I already know what I'm gonna name this song. And it was a club banger. You know, so I'm trying to do something like a club banger to make everybody, you know, get off their seats at least. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Energy music.
Yeah, facts. So that's why I am known as the Liddy God. So
yeah, we're gonna get into that, man. We're gonna get into that, man. We definitely gonna get into the Narcotic Way Volume 1, the curse of the Liddy Trap God.
yes,
We definitely gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that now, but we're gonna definitely get into that later.
Right.
So I'm glad you're here. We're gonna listen to some of your music, man. We're gonna vibe out. You know, we was already smoking before the show started.
Yeah, man. We gotta do that again.
Let me say, he came to S.STREET Media Radio, aka the Projects. Correct. Pre-rolls on deck, 2 Lucy's, and good energy. That's how you come to the project. You don't come to the projects no other fucking way.
I know.
2 fucking pre-rolls and 2 Lucy's, and you in like swimwear, baby.
Hey, to be honest with you, shout out to my son JK because he wrote them shits.
Oh, let me say this small world. My man JK. Shout out to my man JK. You know, he's the one that is, you know, he's the connector. That's what I'm not gonna say nothing else. He's just gonna say he's the connector.
Facts.
He know how to connect things.
Right.
And shout out to JK. We're gonna get into some music right now. And so chill out, smoke, drink something, enjoy the show. When we come back, I'm gonna have Boogie Black in the building. We're gonna talk about his motherfucking mixtape. We're gonna talk about, you know, how he came into this music game. We're gonna talk about, you know, his music, how he attacked music, and all this other groovy shit. But to get that, you gotta come back to the Fundamentalz show.
Please do. God damn, please do.
You gotta come back. Peace.
Peace.
You can still talk because we still on live. That was the first segment. That was the You can do that. You can be good. That was the first segment, but you see how easy it is? So that's the first segment. So your music will be playing. So now I want to say you're coming back from the shit, and then we're going to get into this interview. We are still on live. You a matter of fact, I can't talk. You can still talk out loud. We still on live. We're taping the Fundamental Show episode 12 right now. For the people who follow the Fundamental Show, this is our first time we are on live on YouTube. We're actually going to have a visual for this also on YouTube later. So this is just something new. It's episode, no matter of fact, it is episode 11. It is episode 11 is there. Episode 12. So this is episode 12 beginning. And that's it. So yeah, this is behind the scenes shit. We got Ab on a motherfucking live. We're gonna come back on my live real quick. We're not gonna do a long time because Ab got to do somebody's hair. You know what I mean?
I wish you could do mine.
Oh, we still in the hood, baby. We still in the hood, baby.
Shit need to go.
I got you. I was looking at that shit.
Oh man.
We on the grind, baby, all the time.
You might need the scissors. You might need,
All the time.
you might need horsehair, all this shit.
Put your Instagram in real quick before we start.
Where? What they
Fast and to the point.
Description.
Yeah, where it says the app. Okay.
Say hi to the peoples. Ab, you gotta go in front of the camera and say hi to the peoples. That camera. Be careful with the wire.
Hey. Ew. Hey, it's Ebony J. Hope everybody's having a beautiful, amazing day. Wait, you may not recognize me. Let me do a stop. Hey, it's Ebony J. Do you recognize me now? You know I'm fresh and in style, and we're down at S.STREET Media with Math and Boogie. Yep.
All right, so we're gonna start the second part. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so basically we listened to your music already, and now we're gonna conversate. Start this first. Start this. Yeah, we are back to the Fundamental Show. I am Mathematics, and I have Boogie Black in the building.
It's the Boogie. You know the vibes. Yeah, man.
Yo, we just got finished listening to a lot of your music, man. You got a lot of dope shit, man. You got a lot of dope shit. You working, you know what I mean? You putting in a lot of work. How long have you been putting out music on any platform? How long it's been?
Okay, well, when I started putting my music out on platform, it was in late 2018, 2019. You know, I kind of started out like I'm 32, but you know, and for me to start at 32 is like, or like at the age of 30, it's kind of like, damn, nigga, you should have done it years ago type shit.
You're still young, God. You're still young.
Yeah,
Still young,
yeah.
but I understand where you're coming from. I
You
understand.
know what I'm saying? But I've been writing since I was 12, you know, and I just didn't have, you know, all the resources and all the time to really find a studio and then, you know, do all this, do all that. Cause I like to do things myself. Asking people, that's fine. But asking people that's not in my best interest is a problem for me.
I agree. You know, the reason why I say that, because, you know, the music is good, and I can see that you're trying to perfect your craft. You're really trying to perfect your craft. And 32 years old is quite young in your journey. You know, we all wish that, a lot of people wish that they had started earlier, but when you start or whenever you get into your purpose, whatever time that is, that's when it happens. You know what I mean? That's when it happens. We can't predict when we're going to, when our eyes open up, truly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Life reveals it when it's time to be revealed, man.
Right.
Earlier, you know, we spoke, and you say you're from East New York, Cypress Projects.
Thanks.
Shout out to another project baby like myself. You know, Cypress PJs and shit.
Shout out to the whole East, man. The whole back. Shout out to Fountain, Sutter. Shout out to Euclid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LD.
Yo, how was that experience growing up in East New York? Second, how was it growing up in an infamous projects like Cypress PJs?
Man, I gotta tell you, like I had so many fights. It went down as a young age. You know what I'm saying? It just went down. But what I did learn is because my mother has cerebral palsy,
Okay.
so you know she just had us four. My father, he lived up the hill. You know what I'm saying? But he had his own time. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we had other relatives and family members there, but you know, they do their thing and we do ours and shit. So, you know, like so it was just mainly us four. Like it was, you know, so what I learned from her is how to survive.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we did. You know what I'm saying? By any means. You know, even though we didn't have a lot, we made sure we had us and had each other at the end of the day.
That's deep, God.
Appreciate that.
That's deep. Do you have how many siblings you have? Or, you know?
I have 4 siblings. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the army, basically. So that's a
I mean,
military
and
army.
my little sister got like 9 other sisters and brothers. So on her side. So
So in the piece, man, was there, you know, on your journey to do music, was there obstacles out there, especially in Cypress Project for you, for a young black male growing up in Cypress, trying to do what they're trying to do, whether it's hopefully positive? Was there any obstacles out there trying to stop you from going the correct path?
yeah, like you know, like I said, I was you know growing up there, and then I had legal issues growing up. You know, at starting at the age of 11. Um, I'm getting into that later, but you know, and then you know, hanging out with the people in the community, you know, peer pressure and all that, you know how that goes. And then when you're trying to fit in, when you're trying to get good in with everybody, especially going somewhere different, moving somewhere different, that's you know,
It's hard.
yeah. So like once again, it's all about survival. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't all gotta be about defending yourself or getting hype or, you know what I'm saying, turning up. I'm still learning how to control that. I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But there's ways that, you know, I can go about things different. That's why when I approach you that day, you know what I'm saying? Like I just found peace within myself. You know what I'm saying? With everything, like, you know.
I'm in it. No, I'm 45. I'm 45. That's something I'm still learning.
Right.
You understand? Like what as I said, when I look at it, what I seen was myself, right? And there's times you don't know what a person is going through and wherever you at. So, and I know that when I'm trying to trying to do whatever I'm trying to do, I approach people the same way. I'm gonna keep real with you. I'm one of the people like I'm very into oh, that person is doing that. Oh yo, peace, how you doing? I was the same way. So I understand what was going on. But at the same time, as I said, I just was coming in to work. On Monday, first of all, I had a crazy day in the Bronx trying to do business, music business, and then coming here, it was like I just came from the Bronx. I was kind of frustrated.
I seen it in your face.
Yeah, I was kind of frustrated. But as I said, you never know.
Yeah.
It was, as I said, something energy. I felt that I was like, he's about something. You know what I mean? And I didn't even know what it was. And I seen with Willie. So in my mind too, Willie's family. Shout out to Willie Styles.
Yeah, shout out to him again.
So he's with family. And he always, let me just say this, Willie is a positive dude. Like, let me just be
Straight
honest.
positive.
He's a positive dude. So Willie is always in that zone. I rarely see Willie be upset.
Facts.
So no lie to you, that's what made me automatically check myself. Like I know him, you know what I mean? I know him. So I already know he always introduced me to somebody that I usually do future business with. I usually fucking becomes friends with. Most people who work at his studio is my peoples, you know what I mean? I like my peoples. So
And the fact that we know everybody and
yeah, and that's crazy, you know, behind the
I
scenes.
probably saw you out there, they didn't even say that.
That's crazy. Behind the scenes, for the people that may not know, the guard know a lot of people from Winsburg, man.
That's a fact.
He knows. He said, "Yo, what block you from?" I said, "Oh, he knows the lingo." People who don't, you can tell who's from Winsburg and who's not, who's been there and who haven't.
Right.
Because when they, instead of saying, "I'm from Morgia," or "I'm from Scholes," or
you gotta break it down to
you be
me.
like, "I'm from Block 1." There's
Right.
4 blocks my products. Block 1, Block 2, Block 3, Block 4. No, they don't even say no other streets. It is like, I'm from Block 4. And you already might, they're like, the middle, outside, like, it's basically like that. So he knew the lingo, so I already knew. And it's crazy. My father's family friends that I dealt with in my time, he's dealing with he knows the younger ones. That's how irony is.
And you know what's so funny too? Around the time that I start coming around Williamsburg is around the time I was actually start really promoting my music. Because there was this place I lived at on what's that it was on Montrose.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a little transition place.
Is it the red building?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, it just says Montrose House or some shit like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I was staying at this program, you know what I'm saying? And then they did some bullshit, so they moved me there. But the only thing that really kept me focused because I still had the thought about doing music. So by me just being around the area, walking around, just knowing the area, you know what I'm saying, getting familiar with it, you know what I'm saying, it was, you know what I'm saying, within my best interest just to figure out, you know what I'm saying, who's who, what's what, where can I get around, and what can I do to really help myself.
Let's speak about that. You know, that's because we've been kind of like dancing around it.
Right.
You've in your lifetime been through some hardships.
Right.
Let's talk about one of your early hardships. You said when we speaking off camera, you spoke about being locked down in like in a youth situation, youth prison or youth jail or youth camp. It's the spar finish type thing. All right. So, talk to me about that, man.
All right. Like I said, me and my moms and my siblings, you know what I'm saying, we moved around due to my mother's issue, well, ex-boyfriend and the domestic violence situation. We was kind of like not forced to leave, but I was upset that we left. But you know, it was kind of like, you know, this is we didn't have to leave. I'm going to miss everybody, and I was doing good at school, so fitting in everywhere because we moved around the whole boroughs into shelters, fitting around everywhere, and it just wasn't working for me and my siblings. So, but being the fact that I was who I was holding it down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was still getting into trouble and all that. And it had something to do with school. So being the fact that it had something to do with school and fighting everybody and everything, that's at the age of 11, I went to this place called Children's Village. It's in Dobbs, New York. But this was the year, and this was like May 2000.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was 11 years old. And it was just like, you know, when I went there, I've learned a lot, like more than I've learned in the street. Like it's like I learned more of survival, but I wanted my education too. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen everybody up there, you know, at least about 75 to 80% of them was either locked up in jail, that like literally, I know, you know what I'm saying? But there was some of them that maybe like a handful that really was trying to get themselves together, such as myself. You know, they had their situations going on too, but you know what I mean?
I can understand that because I was also in prison more than once. And to be amongst in this world of chaos,
Yeah.
and to still have a goal, and the goal is betterment of self amongst, as you say, 75-80% of around people who's that their intentions are not the same.
Right.
It's a hard battle,
It is.
but
It
it's
is.
but it's a battle worth it though.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And the more you go through it, the more you learn from it.
So what did you learn from, going through this at a young age, man? What did you what's some of the lessons that you learned?
Okay. After that, I went back home. You know what I'm saying? Everything was okay. Everything was so fine and so perfect. I went back home. My grandmother took me in. God bless my grandmother. R.I.P. She
Shout out to grandma. Rest in peace.
She died at the year. She died in 2005. But she held it down for the like. She really, if it wasn't for her, like we all would just be fucked up in the game. So
A lot of not to cut your wisdom, a lot of grandmothers do that for families. You know what I mean? There's a lot of grandmother mothers. You know what I mean?
That's a
Shout out
fact.
to them, the grandmother mothers.
Facts. And she held it down for the family. That's like I was like kind of like one of her, like the favorite. Being the oldest, yeah, but it's like I had so much anger inside. Like I still do got a lot of anger inside.
Me too. I
You know,
understand.
But sometimes it's like it's really hard to control it, and sometimes like if you switch your mind to something different, you really got to think about it. So being the fact that I've learned that, and then when I came back to the same place, I've things that got critical there. So around that time, I went to another place, in Hawthorne.
Hawthorne?
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was going to say it before you when you said the village, child's village,
Children's
village. I was going to say
CV.
So it's crazy. I have a family member who was in Hawthorne.
I was in Linden Hill though.
No, it's crazy. I had a family member who went to Hawthorne. Went through similar family issues and stuff like that.
Right.
Also, a family member was the security at Hawthorne. So I had a family member who went and a family member who was security.
What's her name?
Abdul, big black brother.
Oh, he at the beginning. He at the
Abdul, man, that's crazy, man.
yeah. See, I wish I was at Hawthorne, not that Linden Hill shit.
That's like a spin-off of it.
Man, that's some bullshit.
I heard it, between me and you, the story that I heard about it, is crazy.
Let me tell you something.
We're gonna talk about that off camera. No lie, but I don't want to say who the family member is, but we're gonna talk outside of that. But I had a family member who was there for a long time. Horror stories. Horror stories.
I'll tell you one thing. Ain't nothing horrible like CV, like places like Green Chimney, CV, and Pleasantville. Those are the places back in the days where you had no cameras, we had no gates, none of that. So basically, you was on your own.
You know what's crazy? On the news one time, not to drive off topic, but on the news one time, they had one of them places got caught for having prostitutes come in. The inmates paid for prostitutes to come on a regular basis.
I think that was the CV.
It was on the news, the big scandal.
What was this?
This is maybe 10 years ago.
10?
Or less. I might have been home. I came home 11 years ago. So it happened, I was home. So it could have been 8 years ago. Could have been 8 or 9 years ago. It happened within me being home. And I know for a fact, it was on the news. They had kids in there, had prostitutes coming on a regular basis. I'm not talking about this one time.
I know it happened before. I know staff was doing some shit. I know in CV
they was
doing some
parties, and the staff was allowing the kids to have prostitutes. You go,
Yeah, I'm gonna look that
I'm
motherfucker.
not
up.
gonna look
Yeah,
that
we
up.
gonna let that
But
motherfucker.
yeah,
Out.
it was good, and they got caught. And they got
Hey, somebody ran their goddamn mouth. They probably ain't got no goddamn money.
they got caught. And if I'm not mistaken, they was bringing alcohol there and everything.
I know. Shit, I was bringing weed and cigarettes there too at my time.
So you know.
Yeah,
You know.
that's jail. That's the jail before you get to jail type shit. Goddamn.
All right, so now let's talk about the music.
Right.
From these, let's say Ebony J line,
What's up,
pain a purpose. At inside, when you in this situation, you start doing music.
Yeah.
How do you get to doing music inside there? What makes you want to do music while you're in a situation?
I mean, I always had a thought about writing music when I first got up there at the age of 11, but I never really thought about putting a pen to it around to like the age of 13 when I actually came back to Children's Village. You know what I'm saying? So when I came back to Children's Village, you know, I kept running away because I didn't want to be home. So when they caught me, they brought me back to a lockdown cottage. You know, I didn't have nothing else to do but just sit there, eat, watch TV.
No, make sure you're talking to the mic.
Just sit there, eat, and watch TV, and get fat. That's all you do when you lock down. To be honest with you.
That's a fact. That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
You ain't say that. He ain't say a lie.
So they probably get to walk around, maybe if you're on a good right level or something like that. But you know, and then I was like, well, 50 Cent was hot at the time. Now I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? He was really hot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I ain't really doing much. Let me go ahead and write some. I mean, spit some. I mean, it worked out. I just had to really develop how the bars go and how to set up the bars.
Okay, so you learning how to put together a rhyme.
Yeah, I know how to put the rhyme together. Just put the bars together to make it like a bar, 2 bars, 3 bars. Yeah. So that's what I was doing.
And so and was you serious about it inside there?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Even when I got to like the age of 16 or 17, I really started to like kind of like master it a little bit.
Was you one of them dudes? Because I know in prison they always got to do that dude that rhyme like this. Was you one?
Yo,
Yeah,
I stay away from niggas like that.
If you haven't been in prison or jail until you see a nigga rhyme and start doing different shit.
And all this shit, like
You be like, okay, okay, I got you, Paul.
It sounds nice, nigga, but what are you doing with it? You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing you're right with it.
No, but it's always one of them.
It's always. I be like, yo, son, son, you. It sounds good. You locked up with me, nigga. Like, so how can you put something together that sounds fire? You lock up. I'm gonna tell you my story. I knew this nigga. You know what I'm saying? We was locked up before. So, but he spent some hot shit. You know what I'm saying? When so when we came back to jail again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I saw him and he was like, he spit some hot shit like again, but it was something like something he was writing, like something that he memorized and said before type shit. So I kind of liked it, you know what I'm saying? So I asked him about it. I'm like, yo, son, how you like, you wrote that or you just spit that from the head? He was like, nah, like I spit it from the head, but I wrote that shit like a while ago. I'm like, son. You gotta it's a time to change, brother. You gotta come up with something different, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then when I saw the nigga again, this nigga tried to. I thought, right, so this is funny. So I saw him on a train, right? I thought he was getting on the train. So I saw him on the train, but meanwhile we kind of like fell out type shit, but we didn't. So I saw him on the train. So I said, "What up?" You know what I'm saying? He said, "What up?" We spoke to each other and all that. But I didn't know he was texting me some shit before on my Facebook. I'm gonna get into that later. So when I saw him, he started throwing up on a seat and all that. And then all of a sudden I heard Showtime. What the fuck? Showtime? Who said that? And then he was like, spit the same shit he said in jail. I said, no, this nigga didn't. No, this, yo,
Oh,
son.
he was doing Showtime without the dancing for rhyming.
I guess I was there, so it was kind of embarrassing.
Yo, there's a few of those on the train. There's a few spinners on the train.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, son, I don't know. You know, shout out to him though, but it's kind of like,
Shout out to my man spitting 16 on the L train.
right. No, it wasn't even an L train, it was an A train. That nigga was going to Manhattan some goddamn way. He probably going to court or something. You know? I say, I don't know what the hell he had going on. That man there, woo.
So you start doing this music, man.
Yeah.
You know, you home now.
Right.
What's happening? What?
Okay. When I lived on Williamsburg, at the time I kind of lost the place because I was getting too much of my stuff stolen there and all that. So I packed my shit up and I broke the window. So, you know,
that's the way you leave a spot.
Yeah, you know, leave a little mark or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my phone stolen. I got a lot of my shit stolen.
Oh wow.
And you know, all I kept hearing was you got to do a police report and all this and all that. But y'all say this place that I'm in, y'all want me to pay y'all rent?
And you're supposed to be helping.
Man, them niggas wasn't getting a cent out of me. And you know the funny thing is, I already knew they was on some bullshit. So that's why I didn't got there put in no paperwork to got there give them my check anyway.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I know the bullshit. I seen it. I peeped it. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, so when I lived there, I went back down south, and that's the first time I actually went to prison too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd never been in prison, but I was in a misdemeanor camp but also I was a misdemeanor. Because I got locked up for misdemeanors, but you know, jail was so overcrowded, they have to send you to other jails.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying, in North Carolina, or send you to prison, depending on the time that you got. But see, when they sent me there, you know North Carolina, right?
Of course. My son living in, shout out to North Carolina, Greensboro.
Yeah, shout out to Charlotte.
Sanford.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know them motherfuckers sent me to goddamn Avery County to do my time.
Okay.
You know where Avery County is, right?
I'm not familiar with it in detail.
Let me tell you something. Avery County is one of them what do you call them?
Rikers Island County jails.
It's one of them
Supermaxes.
I'm talking about. Damn, you ever seen Life?
Yeah,
Life in a white version.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so crazy. I didn't want to say it too much because we on media.
Yeah, you know it's funny. Once you said that, you said the Life with the white version. I already, you don't gotta say no more detail.
Yeah.
I pretty much know exactly what you're talking about.
And being one of the only black people there, you know what I'm saying? Like in the town.
We'll speak about that off record too. Because you know, motherfuckers, we're trying to be, what's that word, Queen?
Appropriate.
Yeah, we're trying to be appropriate. We're trying to be appropriate.
Professional.
Socially professional.
I guess that's what they call it.
Yeah, I'm missing a phrase. It's another phrase, but we are. What's Bill Maher's show? Politically correct. That came from the brain cell so far behind that I had to pull it back to the cerebellum. if that's one of the names of the parts of the brain.
That's where the third eye's at.
You know what I mean? I had to pull that out. I said, yeah, I got you. So I understand completely.
I mean,
so you're in one of them jails.
Yeah, and I went, you know, I turned up there. I ain't give a fuck. I don't got time for none of y'all, y'all niggas was getting it. Any one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's when they sent me to prison, due to the fact that, you know, they had to make up something for it to sound good for me to go to prison. Or go to, you know what I'm saying, get a transfer or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have stayed there. They didn't have that much space. And plus, it's like, yeah, like they only got like 2 houses. It's called A and a B section.
That's it.
Yeah. And then one house for a woman. That's the C section. That's the C You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no pun intended.
Yeah. Ain't nobody giving birth in jail, cutting up C-sections and shit in there. So
Well, you never know because there are certain jails where women magically become pregnant, and I wonder how that's happening.
well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody know everybody in that motherfucker. Criminals and goddamn police, including the judges. So I mean, anybody could be fucking anybody in that motherfucker there.
Sure
Shit.
did. Sure
So shit, I wouldn't put it past nothing. And there was inmates in there that actually know a couple of females that's over there and pass some medicine through the doors and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Yo, let me bring you somewhere. I'm gonna bring you somewhere. Let's bring you to the mixtape, the Narcotic Wave Volume 1, the curse of the Lady God. Talk to my peoples about this mixtape. This your first joint that y'all put out?
yeah.
All right, talk to us about that. And yo, we want to know about this fucking mixtape because we heard it's crazy.
Okay. So I didn't really when I first did the mixtape, I felt like I kind of rushed it because who I was working with, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my son Jay Vonnie. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jay Vonnie.
You know what I'm saying? The recording engineer. He in Texas right now, but I was working with him. He had a studio over here by Morgan, over there by Cooper Projects.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's when I was working with him at the time. That's how that shit happened. So, you know, I kind of felt like if I would have taken my time with it, you know, I could have did more. But a few songs on there that I like, that I really, really did, you know what I'm saying, blink on. But it felt like I worked on them too, because I know how to, like I said, I know how to write. I know how to, as soon as I hear it, I can finish the song in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Okay.
So it was kind of like one of those situations that I did that, and you know, it popped off. It was lit. But like songs like Water with my son Big Elite, shout out to my son Big Elite. You know what I'm saying? Even though we ain't on good terms right now for a little bit, but it is what it is. So we did the song, you know what I'm saying? Like we did the song called That, you know what I'm saying? And then I did a song called Narcotic Wave. Hands on You, that's gonna be on my album. And Don't Leave Me Alone. You know what I'm saying? Those are like one of the top 4 songs that I got. That's really, you know what I'm saying? That was really putting the mixtape out there.
How many songs is on that mixtape?
Like 12. Like 11 or 12.
Why do you name it The Narcotic Wave, Volume 1, The Curse of the Lady God? That's I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's a hard title.
Yeah.
That's a hard title. So where did that come from, man?
Okay. First of all, it came for the song. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually going to name the mixtape the Lord Barris album or the Lord Barris EP.
Okay.
The Curse of the Lady, what you call it. But, you know what I'm saying? One of the staff, shout out to my son Cole, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get in contact with him, too. Because I'm trying to start this little label that I'm actually doing. But he gave me the name. He was like, yo, we heard the song and everything. He was like, yo, you should name that song your mixtape. I said, what? He was like, yeah, you should name that song your mixtape. Because that song right there, nobody got that. It's unique. So I said, you know what? I'm right, nigga. I'm going.
Did you just come up with that, or that's based on something?
Nah, that was actually based on the beat that I was actually.
Okay.
So I was like, nah. As soon as I heard the beat, one of them, yeah, I'm taking off. Finish the song in like 5 or 10 minutes.
So you're the Liddy God?
Yeah.
All right.
The true Liddy God.
So what was for the mixtape? What was kind of the premise, the background of the album? What was the Narcotic Wave? The curse of like what is the idea behind that?
Okay, the idea behind that is like I am like people are drawn to my energy, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's like being on any type of timing with everything. Whether you know what I'm saying, it could be, you know what I'm saying, any type of time. You could be vibing with your peoples or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, you could be, you know what I'm saying, by in your own self, in your own mood, or you could just be doing anything. But it just everything that's lit or everything that you got lit going on in your life, that's like conserving energy towards what you are doing on the outside. You know, so it's like I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, I'm lit.
But why is it a curse?
It's a curse because, like I said, whether it's good or bad energy, people are still drawn to it regardless. You see how you was drawn to it when I came in and spoke to you, right?
It could be a positive or negative.
Yeah.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I got songs like those to really depict, to really tell this fact. And if you do listen to the mixtape, if anybody will listen to the mixtape, because it's actually on Spinrilla.
If a person wanted to listen to the album, how can they listen to the album?
Yeah, you can go to Spinrilla and listen to it. And also I got a playlist. I'm gonna put the playlist on my YouTube as well. But if y'all go to Boogie Black with 2 E's, not 1 E. I know there's somebody with one or two people with 1 E.
That's a whole nother story.
Right.
That's a whole nother
You know what
story.
I'm saying? So with 2 E's, you type in Boogie with 2 E's Black, and then you see my playlist on all the songs. But if you listen to what's that song? American Cycle 19 or 2019, you can really tell how deep I was really talking, or how deep it really, how, you know what I'm saying, how things really go in life itself.
If you had a song that represents you the most out of your own music, like if a person listens to this song, this Boogie Black song, you're gonna picture me rolling. What song is that?
I think I got 2.
Okay, talk to me about it.
It's either throw it back.
Throw it back.
And hold up. And no matter of fact, nah, throw it back.
That represents you, like that's the essence of Boogie Black. Throw it back.
Nah. Okay, that's the lip part. You know what I'm saying? I would have said that, but it's the first one is called The Bad Guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that song, you know what I'm saying, soon. But it's called The Bad Guy. Like, I'll tell you about that when that song comes out, or we'll be doing another session with this. But that depicts me, and then it's a song called Lost and Found. Oh no, Let Me Love You. One of those songs.
Okay.
You know, after that you can actually hear it whenever you get it.
We're gonna so we already, matter of fact, I think we heard that song when we was listening to the music. I gotta check the playlist.
We almost did. The Lost and Found.
No, they already listened to the music already.
Oh yeah.
So I think we do that in the motherfucking mixture. You know what I mean?
All right.
So yeah, outside of you doing this music thing, man, you know, describe yourself. Like, who is Boogie Black outside of music?
Okay, well, Boogie Black.
We already know Throw It Back was the song you wanted to represent yourself.
No.
So I definitely know you went to the ladies. I definitely know you went to the ladies. I know that's definitely Boogie Black outside of music. We have proof of that today. Right, Ab?
Oh shit. Hey, don't tell no goddamn body. You gonna keep this shit to ourselves.
No, that's an LOL. That's an LOL. But yeah, that's another story.
Right. But as far as that, like, you know, I be around. Like, I'm in tune with the hood. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm in tune with Williamsburg. Like,
that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
In detail.
Yeah, and I'm in tune everywhere. Like, people probably, if people would see me right now, people probably would know who the fuck I am. Like, I don't hide myself from nothing or nobody. Even when I talk shit, I don't have no time for that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be like that these days.
Yeah. And then now it's like times getting so crazy. It's like you can't even barely enjoy yourself the way you used to before the coronavirus. So now it's like you gotta find your own way to enjoy yourself and find your peace again, so you could be able to be in that moment of time.
I'm gonna say this, man, and I agree with you, because I'm gonna say this. I'm always in mathematics world. Mathematics world. I have my own police. I have my own pharmacy. I have my
Yeah.
own pharmacy.
God damn,
I
need that
have my own holidays.
Oh,
Matter of fact,
man.
yesterday was a holiday. It was Happy Wednesday. I didn't see y'all yesterday. Yeah, I'm not. I'm in my own world. I'm an odd person. So these days, everybody else's world is tainted anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like the purity of my shit. So I
Right.
dig it, man.
Right.
But you know, when Boogie is not doing music, what you doing, man?
I be playing basketball. I be writing music. I smoke hella bud. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So
We definitely did that. We definitely did that.
yeah,
As I said in the first segment.
Right. You know, I'm also, like I said, I just moved into my new spot over there in Flatbush.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hold that down and keep that up. You know, I've just moved there, so
Flatbush is crazy though.
it is. That's why I stay away from it.
I lived there for a little while.
Yeah, I got time. I look at motherfuckers crazy, so they won't say shit to me. Goddamn, because y'all didn't better go to fuck head. Goddamn.
Yo, I was on Ocean. I was on Ocean 555 Ocean.
And where? What street?
Between Albemarle and Flatbush.
Oh, I know you.
I'm gonna say this. It's called the building was called the Embassy.
I know you talk about.
If anybody
Yeah.
from Flatbush,
Yeah, I was around there. I
Y'all
used to live on Parade and Caton.
all right, y'all know the Embassy.
Yeah.
And let me say, in 2000, that's when I was living there.
Oh man,
It was crazy.
Ooh.
Yo, the gang shit was really getting heavier and heavier out there. The dude got killed in the movie theater watching Life. That movie Life back in the days.
I heard about that.
It was crazy, man. And it was crazy. I lived outside of a cemetery. It was a church with a cemetery right outside my window. That was kind of crazy. But so you're smoking bud. You got your new crib. Speaking about weed, what strain are you fucking with these days? Because
I fuck with the hybrid. I'm trying to go to the moon. Goddamn.
give me three strains that you will recommend to an experienced smoker, not up and coming, but an experienced smoker.
Man, some goddamn solid D's.
Okay.
Some goddamn Gorilla Glue.
Okay.
And some birthday cookies.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting. Which strain, even if it's not out that, even if it's
my
not
favorite?
What's your go-to strain?
Oh yeah, sour all day.
Get out of here.
Man, sour my shit. It's so hard to find that motherfucker. It's like you gotta
Real sour.
Real sour, yeah, real sour.
They commercialized sour.
Yeah.
So you don't know if you getting some good shit
or some bullshit.
So like that's the only thing about Girl Scout cookies. I feel that same way too.
Yeah, so that should be tasting like vanilla cake or some shit.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookies is good. I like Girl Scout cookies. I like them. I like it. But it's just the fact that a lot of niggas be selling bullshit Girl Scout cookies. And it be fucking up all the situations, man.
Nah, I think when the shit start getting heavy, I think after like a little bit before the coronavirus, like they was coming out with so much weed, like so much strands of it. You know what I'm saying? Then like during the coronavirus, then like it just like I don't know which one to pick. There's so many of them. You know?
How you feel about the rapper weed, aka the Zaza?
Shit, it's regular.
That's a fact. I'm glad you said that, man.
Regular shit.
I know you're gonna say some young boy shit.
Man.
I'm glad you said.
I'm a goddamn grown ass man. Weed is weed. If I get high for that motherfucker, ain't no complaint with me. If I can't get high from it, I'm going back to complain about it.
That's a fact. I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way.
That's a waste of
right
goddamn
now.
money.
I'm gonna say right now, and this is on the Fundamental Show on live 365.com. This is coming from mathematics. And I'm gonna look into the camera when I say this. Fuck your bags and your overpriced weed.
Okay.
I am an advocate for the people. Stop trying to jerk the people, man. Stop trying to jerk the people. We know your weed is regular and it's overpriced.
How y'all niggas selling $40 bags of weed and that shit look like a dub? Get the fuck out my
Oh
face.
yeah, no, they definitely cheating on grams.
Right.
You might get a 3.5. That's 2.9.
My nigga, I got a 2.5 for a 1.2. You got this shit.
It's yo.
Fuck your overpriced bags of weed.
You know what's
Fuck all
crazy?
that.
You know what's crazy, man?
That nigga stuff away most of the weed and then put a little bit of goddamn green in that shit to make it sound.
Yo, it's crazy. You got they charging you more money.
Yeah.
And they giving you less weed. It only be 3.5. I guarantee you. I know a lot of the dealers, and the dealers all be talking in the secret room that you don't know about. And they be saying, "You're gonna jerk these motherfuckers." Well, how much you selling your weed for? $50. Raise it up, $60. You know how I go. They be talking like that. I'm telling you, I be listening. I'm fucking with you.
Listen.
I'm fucking with you, but shit like that do be happening.
Yeah, dude. But you know what? I don't go to the motherfucker. As soon as they say $40, nah, I got you. I'ma holler at you. Cause I can find bud for $25, $30. I can find real Zaza for 20. I can go to the east. And goddamn shut man. Look, I ain't gonna spend a block here.
Let me say this, man. And no disrespect to East New York. They got good weed out there.
You want me to take you out there? Shit.
Nah,
I ain't gonna tell you the spot, man.
I'm not gonna say this. Back in the days, the East had some banging joints, banging spots. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot that. I'm my bad. I forgot about that. They did have. I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know how they bud game is these days. But I don't hear too many people talking about East New York bud though. That's
because everybody them either the niggas that moved out, niggas that doing their own thing. That's how that goes. But the OGs, them niggas is out there.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the OGs, by the way. Too,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Holding it down, still getting to the bag.
Yo, you know, I seen you, you know, how we bumped into each other was in the hallway, you know what I mean? And you was with my man Willie Styles. How do you and Willie Styles connect, man?
Alright, so boom. You know, I see that you was speaking to the homie J Diddy. Shout out to J Diddy. Too.
Yeah, facts out. That's my. It's funny. He's J Diddy to the world, but in my world, that's my little man. I'm not gonna say my little man because he's a grown man. That's my young OG friend because he's definitely a young OG.
Facts.
But I know him since he was young, and me and him got money together. You know what I mean? Always been a good dude. He's the same person he was as when we was young, as an adult. So shout out to my man. We used to call him Roach. Back in the day, he talked about it. Matter of fact, I'm not hiding nothing. He talked about it on Ebony's show, if I'm not mistaken. He used to be called Roach in my hood. And that's my.
I heard that. I think they call that nigga name too when I was out there too.
That's what we call him. His music name is J Diddy.
Yeah.
His music name is J Diddy.
I think I bought buff from that nigga J Diddy too one time or a couple of times.
So how you connect with Willie Styles, man?
Alright, so boom. This how that. So Ty Marie, my homegirl Ty. Shout out to Ty. You know what I'm saying? So I was chilling with her. We was basically, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out a studio to go to and all this and all that. And I was going to pay $60 to go to another studio around the way.
Mm-hmm.
So when she went to go do a song with J Diddy, you know what I'm saying, and J Diddy brought another dude, a big dude though. I don't know his name.
Oh yeah, big dude. He sings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
He did a track with J Diddy on Monday, and last Thursday.
Yeah.
And yo. The shit was crazy.
That's a fact. I'm about to get that nigga to sing with me too.
Yo, Son is nice.
That's a fact. Shout out to Son. But so we all came to the studio, and you know, Will was late as hell. Once again, Will, you know what I mean? Time with this nigga, yo. He said he'll be here in 5 minutes. Give him 15 minutes, he'll be here. So he, you know, he showed up. Well, he finally showed up, and I met him and I spoke to him, you know. So one thing led to another. I see how he was working with him. So within an hour, I asked him like, "Yo, how much you charge for your sessions?" He said $40. I said, "What?" He said $40. My nigga, give me a number. Hey, we ain't gotta talk no more.
Affordable.
Yeah.
And let me say, the studio is top notch shit.
Very top notch.
Top notch shit.
Hey, y'all heard the song Lost and Found? Yeah, that's by that man right there.
It's for the peoples.
You know what I mean? And Let Me Love You from that man right there. Shout out to him, man. we kind of put in some work with that.
So y'all got a good energy together.
That's a fact.
Let me say this: when it comes to producing music, you need a good relationship with your engineer. You need a good relationship with your producer. You need a good relationship with your manager if you have that. You need these things for you to succeed. You got to have good synergy with these people, man.
That's a fact. Or they gonna fuck your shit up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, what's your plans for 2022?
Man,
You got the last quarter of 21. What's your plans for 22 looking like?
All right, the plans for 22. I'm trying to at least start the label called the Sprinkle Family Music Group. I'm trying to at least have that started at least, and dropping the mixtape right along with it.
Okay.
Why not the mixtape? The album. The album should be dropping around April, between March and April.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But between then, I'm gonna be putting out songs. And the part 2 to the album. Let me get into the album. The first album is called the Boogie Black Album, Volume 1, The Angel Side. The Angel Side is more mainly like the love songs that I got on my album. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the Boogie Black Album, Volume 2, The Demon Time Theory. That's when all the turn up songs is at.
Let me say this, man. Speaking about your album, me and my peoples is working on the cover. Shout out to Boogie Black. I'm gonna say who the person is. It's my man Greaseball. My man Greaseball is working on that. Shout out to Greaseball. You know, I always try to keep the work amongst the tribe. But yeah, he gave us the goal on helping him produce that. So that's dope, man. So talk to me about that's what you're working on right now. It's the Demon and the
Angel Time Theory, the album.
Okay. Oh, I'm feeling that.
Both albums.
I'm feeling that. What should we be expecting from that, man? What's the sound gonna be sounding like? I'm
trying to make it like the sound's gonna be more in my voice, but when you hear me talk or when you hear me sing, I'm not singing the way everybody else would sing. I'm not talking the way everybody else would talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it my way.
Gotcha.
I'm bringing my own energy to it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not. But I'm really definitely trying to make it lyrical and catchy as much as I can, even though I talk with a lisp. You know, so.
Well, Coogee Rap talk with a lisp. You know who Coogee Rap is?
Yeah.
Make sure you check him out. He's one of the illest MCs that ever touched the mic, and he had this too. If you can collab with someone in the industry, who would you collab with? We about to wrap this up. If you could collab with someone in the industry, who would you collab with?
How many people?
Give me 3.
Busta. Right now though. Eminem, definitely number 1. Busta and Jay-Z.
Why Eminem?
First of all, Eminem, I guess he's everybody's favorite rapper.
Not mine.
Well,
not mine. Not mine. Not mine. But let me say this humbly. Let me say this. I like Eminem's first 3 albums.
First 4 albums, I like it.
Mine is my first 3. And let me say this. I chose Eminem album for the first one when it came out over Somebody Ill. I forgot who it was, but it was between those 2 CDs or tapes, whatever was out then. And I chose Eminem. But I just felt once he went into he changed that style and went into the
oh, you talking about
actually it went somewhere else.
You talking about when he started the Shady Aftermath for the G-Unit Revolution?
I know this one is like when his style, if you listen to my name is it's no raspy shit. It's just regular he's spitting. I guess to a point later that he like I'm like, what the it's more equal sounds than
I know what you're talking about. See, that's I don't know what the hell he got going on with that. I don't know what was that, but you know, I like Eminem's first 4 albums. I would just say that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really it seemed different after that. You know, like I probably know what's going on with that situation. I don't want to speak on, but I don't like. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know, after everything that's going on with his life, he did probably lost a little bit of touch of what, you know what I'm saying, a little bit.
Oh, I can agree with you on that. That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
But he is still one of the most fiercest fucking spitters in the game right now.
All right, so you said Eminem,
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I
You
love
like,
Busta.
I see you like,
And I like Meek Mill energy too.
Okay, now when I listen to your music, you don't sound like none of them. But I can hear you. You named 3
And I named
splitters.
And I named Meek too.
Yeah, 3 splitters. And what I mean by that, spitting wise, these are splitters. So I understand. Like, so I kind of, that's crazy. I see a taste. Is what I'm trying to say. I see a taste. We about to close out, man. You know, again, we are on the Fundamental Show on live, D65.com on S.STREET Media Radio. Make sure you follow S.STREET Media on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter. We are there. We got this event coming up, the Black Work Concert NYC coming up. Get them tickets at Eventbrite. Make sure you check out the Purpose Radio Show. Pardon me. Tomorrow when it drops, because I'm being interviewed. But back to you, Boogie Black.
Yes, sir.
I want to hear you spit some bars for the people, man. I want the people to hear what you coming with. You know what I mean? And we're gonna end the show on that, man. So give me 16, God. That I like
I'm gonna put
acapella.
on the beat.
Now acapella, let the word people hear your words, man.
Damn. Okay.
It becomes more like poetic when you do it without the beat, man. I'm telling you, man. People really connect with the words.
All right. So boom. I'm only 32. I ain't never grew up with a silver spoon. I'm out here looking at. Hold on.
Bring it back, baby. Bring it back.
32, never grew with a silver spoon. What
Bring
else?
it back. We
Little
here,
Cassie.
baby. It's your time, baby.
Talk to him.
All right.
It's your time, baby. And go smoke an L after you finish.
Hey,
Shit, I might as well do that.
hold up.
Might as well do that. Cause
Wait.
right now I'm still getting in the trap. And right now I'm really trying to come out of the trap. Fuck that. I ain't trying to hold back. I got guns. Hold on, man. I can't even do it. I need a
You
beat,
trying to
bro.
freestyle? Why you
Yeah,
why
I
don't
want
you
to
spit?
because I want
No,
a beat,
you
bro.
don't want to spit over 6. You can't spit 16.
I want a beat so for me to do it. We got a beat.
You know what
son?
it is? If once I go into a beat, then I gotta look for it. It's gonna be time, space. It might be a commercial come on. You know
This
what I
is
mean?
what I do. I either do a song that I already did, like the first verse of a
This
song
what we're gonna
that I
do.
already did, or just
This what we're gonna do.
freestyle
All right, you
like
know
a
what?
line.
I got it.
Everybody got that 116.
All right. I got you.
What do
Thank you, Ab, for
Talk
doing
about
that.
your life.
Thank you doing it. Thank you, Ab.
All right, so I got a little something for you since you want. You know what I mean?
You
I got a
wanna
little
talk
something.
Why you want to talk to? He about to have
Thank
his
you,
bitch.
Ab.
Why
Thank
you
you,
want
Ab.
to talk to me? What you gotta say to me?
All right, so boom. I ain't going nowhere if you ain't on my back. Me and you was like two simmies in this trap. You try to fucking play me, but I ain't like that. You call me trifling, but you're so abstract. I gave you my number so we can contact. Blessing I have another relapse. We're not on the base, so we went out on the blast. Now we gotta slow down, cause we speeding too fast.
Hey,
Remember the time when we first met? I'm bleeding through my heart. My shirt is really wet. Now I try to be Drake, but I think you're the best. You're the one that got wrapped up around my chest. Cause you to be the one to flex when I flex. Cause you to be the one to step when I step.
hey,
They say she hate me. Yeah, I bet. But it doesn't work out. Then it's on to the next.
hey.
If you need me and I need you. I know I've been stupid. I know I've been a fool. You is the girl that I really won't lose. So let's back up on the good foot and do what it do. If you need me and I need you, I'll be your daddy. You'll be my boss and you're my baby. Even though I drive you crazy, if we still together, I won't cut you loose. But then again, which one would you choose? I say, you're my baby. Even though I drive you crazy, you still my lady.
I like that, man. A Boogie type vibe. I like that, man. Yo, where the people can find you if they was looking at they want to follow you on your platforms, your music, shit like that.
All right, so boom. I got 2 Facebooks. One of them got hacked. My first one got hacked. You know what I'm saying? It's called Lavar Sprinkle. My first Facebook is Lavar Sprinkle, but that's the one I had on a Brooklyn hat. Yeah, that shit got hacked. But the other one, I got a picture with Uncle Murder on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Uncle Murder. You know, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, in my family, everybody been telling us that we're related.
Oh wow.
That ass. I didn't even know it either. So I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I ain't trying to throw nothing out there, no conspiracies, none of that shit. You know, so I'm definitely still, you know what I'm saying, I'm still definitely looking into it. But that's the Facebook. My Instagram is actually Boogie. Damn, what the hell is my all right, Lord sorry. Damn. Boogie Roo Boy 2 with 2 E's. Boogie Roo Boy 32. Okay, and it's Boogie Roo Boy 2. And my Twitter, where my goddamn Twitter? I got so many platforms. What's up, y'all?
Yo, no, it's all right. Make sure that you want the people to be able to follow you.
And my Twitter is Boogie Rube Boy 23. You know what I'm saying? RUBE Boy 23.
Yeah. Make sure you follow the guard. Make sure you follow the guard. Make sure you follow the guard.
And also, y'all go check out my YouTube platform also, Boogie Black. I'm out there. I'm on that too. If y'all want to, get used to my songs or whatever. I still got more to come out. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that Boogie Black album, Volume 1 and Volume 2, The Angel Side and the Demon Time Theory.
Let's go. Let's go. So, yo, thank y'all for tuning in with the guard.
Yeah.
Again, my name is Mathematics.
And it's the Boogie.
And we are the Fundamentalz Show. Make sure you check us out every Friday night at 7 p.m. This episode will be shown on viewing at 10 p.m. And again, we repeat the show, all shows on Saturday and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So stay tapped in. We are S.STREET Media Radio on live365.com. Let me give a shout out to my partners. You already know the 1718 Collective, Get That Record, Sound by Power, the COD Music, and my S.STREET Media family. Make sure y'all pull up next Friday, December 17th, to the Black Work Concert NYC. We are making a movie. Smoke Dizzle, Flea Lord, D Chambers, Chord Says, Hattie Rats, Rim the Villain, Starvin' B, and a whole lot of dope opening acts. I am out of here.
Hold on. One more thing. And I want to give a big shout out to the Sprinkle family, man. I want to give a big shout out to my family. The label, the Sprinkle Family Music Group is coming soon. So I am going to be looking for artists.
Peace.
Now, can you stand right there so I can take some pictures?
Let me stop everything.
Great interview, guys. That was great. Stay here, listen, and then talk about their emotions. Very nice.
Bam, bam.